back here at the National Firearms Museum here at NRA headquarters in Fairfax, Virginia. John Popp here with Phil Schreier, Senior Curator of the NRA Museums. Phil, we're in segment 2 of 6, a new theme coming up, and haven't figured it out yet, but we're gonna get more info now, but that is one interesting firearm. Tell us, sir, what you have this week on Curator's Corner.
Well, some of the folks at home might think that this is one of our movie guns from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, because this is a Honey, I Shrunk the Model 21. Last week we looked at John Olin's personal Winchester Model 21 Grand Royal, the finest Winchester 21 ever made. And this, too, is a Winchester 21, kind of, sort of. It's about 2/3 scale from what a real 21 would look like. And instead of being a shotgun, this is a rifle. This is a double-barreled rifle. Most 21s or all 21s are shotguns.
Right.
But this one is a pretty neat little 22 long rifle. This is part of the Robert E. Peterson collection here at the museum. And Mr. Peterson had Tony Galazan at Connecticut Shotgun Manufacturing actually custom make this miniature 21, but with 22 long rifle.
That is cool.
It's kind of like a double rifle, but sub-African style.
Wow, that is really neat.
It has some amazing features to it. Of course, the engraving is similar to standard, the top of the line Winchester 21 engraving. So there's a dog, there's a Springer Spaniel, I think, on each side.
Yep.
And then there's some other dogs on this. Now, Mr. Peterson liked to shoot prairie dogs, so there's a trio of prairie dogs engraved into the water table here, the base of the receiver, and it shows one prairie dog head first into his hole, another one getting there quickly, and the third one is kind of taking, shall we say, a defiant stance towards the hunter, and a small hand gesture, usually attributed to New York cabbies, is prominently featured on the.
It was an outlaw, that prairie dog.
That prairie dog is an outlaw.
Jeez,
yeah.
That is what a great Mr. Peterson was something else. What a great eclectic collector of guns he was.
He had a great sense of humor too.
That is amazing. So it looks like a great kind of not that you would go out and shoot this one, it's a collectible, but
right.
Probably a fine operating firearm as well. Probably a fun thing to go out and shoot, you know?
Well, this has every bit as nice a piece of wood as Olin's 21. The buttstock here doesn't have the metal skeleton, but it's still it's
beautiful.
Hand done there. The flame grain on this, the 28 lines per inch engraving, the inlay. It's just a beautiful piece. It would be a lot of fun to actually shoot this, but that's not on the table for the Peterson collection.
No, not today. And a great companion piece to its big brother over there. Yeah. So it's awesome. So I don't have a clue yet on the theme, so we're just going to keep rolling along.
It should be getting as obvious as the.
Wow, I'm slow this week. That's okay. Tell folks how they can, because you got to come see this companion piece to the other Winchester. It's gorgeous.
Well, we want you to tune in next week to see if John, after 3 tries, gets it next week. So
how can folks see these firearms, in person or
you can
online?
See these in person if you come to Fairfax. We're right outside of Washington, D.C., off Interstate 66 at the intersection of U.S. Route 50. We're open from 9:30 to 5, 7 days a week, and most major holidays. There's free admission and plenty of free parking. You can see us on the internet if you can't get to us off the interstate. We're there 24/7 at nramuseums.com. And if you're in Springfield, Missouri at any point in time, the Bass Pro Outdoor flagship store is the home of the National Sporting Arms Museum and the National Rifle Association. We encourage you to stop by there and visit the wonderful exhibits contained therein.
Very good, sir. All right, week 3 coming up. This is killing me now. I'm going to be embarrassed if I can't figure this out. I have some thoughts, though. So we're going to end this segment, and we'll be back next week with another edition of the Curator's Corner, and I'm going to have a guest by then. I'll be ready. Thanks, Phil.